What's going on YouTube? JT Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Green Arrow issue number 5. This one is written by Joshua Williamson, of course, and I think Sean Izaakse was the artist on it. But yeah, so I mean, art's by Sean Izaakse and Phil Hester and Andy Parks. So yeah, there's several different people who have worked on this particular comic book in this case. But anyways, so yeah, sorry for the lateness on some of these comic book reviews. I'm going to start to play catch up between today and tomorrow and Thursday, if you will, to kind of get all caught up from last week. So let me get some of the stuff this week out of the way, then I'll get back on some of the stuff I missed last week. So busy times. But anyways, so let's quickly summarize what happens in this issue. So as we remember last time, Oliver ended up in a different part of time, if you will. He keeps getting displaced throughout time. Something happened in his past, like some sort of disaster of sorts, which has kept the Arrow family apart. Every time they get close together, like time pulls them away to different eras, if you will. So Connor Hawke and Leanne Harper, however old she is at this point, is trapped in the future with the Legion of Superheroes. Oliver Queen is trapped in a different era, like with another version of himself, like an older version, although we come to find out that it's kind of just a robot. And then like kind of towards the end of the issue, he ends up in like a whole like place with all sorts of Oliver Queen. So like, I mean, as the cover tends to show. But yeah, so like I said, the artwork here is pretty good. You have the stuff with Roy and Jade and the tension in their relationship there, and obviously Amanda Waller has something to do with a lot of this shenanigans, because of course she does. Amanda Waller is like she's such a bitch in terms of a character. Like, she's just generally like a horrible person. So yeah, we got that angle going on here. And we still don't know fully 100% why everything is kind of the way it is. It's still a little bit of an unfolding mystery box, but it is one I am enjoying. Like I said, Oliver getting transported to another time where he faces off against like 100 different versions of himself, if you will. Well, maybe not 100, but it certainly looks like a lot of different Oliver Queens probably displaced throughout time for some, and throughout the multiverse, if you will, for whatever reason. So, I mean, it's still a bit of a mystery. We still don't have the Connor and Oliver stuff fully like down pat, if you will. Like, they still have a lot of stuff that they need to work out, which I'm sure they will once they're kind of getting them back together, if you will. We have the stuff with Leanne. I'm not exactly sure how all this storyline is going to resolve, or like what the ultimate big reveal, like why. I mean, we have kind of a rough idea. Apparently, like the Queen family together causes some sort of disaster. That's why it's better to keep him apart from everybody else, because at least everyone will be safe. So something about the Oliver Queen family together causes this huge like cataclysmic event, and one of them's been trying to avert it, or so it seems. So we got that angle going for it. I have been enjoying the Green Arrow book for the most part. I mean, these issues just fly by every single time I read them. So, I mean, there is some humor in here. Like I said, you also get the tension between Cheshire and Roy, and that failed relationship, but still them kind of caring for their daughter, if you will. But again, some things they didn't say to each other, so it causes more issues with one another. So there's a lot of stuff that's going pretty good with this book so far. It doesn't have all the Arrow fam members in it. I'm not sure where Emiko is. I mean, Dinah's involved in some capacity here, so at least that's good. But the fact that like his sister's not really involved with it, I mean, those two have not been in anything for a while. That's something that kind of like bugs me a little bit. I mean, you still also have like other Arrow fam characters off doing their own thing, but I still feel like I would have liked to have seen more of the Arrow family involved in this storyline. But I mean, at least we got Green Arrow, at least we got Dinah, at least we got Roy, and we got Connor and Leanne. So, I mean, that's still pretty good, but I still would have liked to have seen a few more. But who knows? We're still only like 5 issues into this thing. I'm not going to fully 100% write it off if not every Arrow family member appears in it, but I am still like enjoying it overall. And plus, the artwork, like I said, is quite good. So, yeah, curious to see where it goes. I thought it was a fine, solid issue. The artist, of course, is a pretty big standout with multiple artists on it, and they're all doing a pretty good job. And I think it's interesting so far. So, yeah, no real like major complaints about it whatsoever. I mean, the issues just breeze by rather quickly. Nothing too negative. Nothing like, hey, this is the greatest comic book I've read or anything like that, but I thought it was pretty solid. So, I mean, when Williamson has just like a solo title like this, he generally does pretty good. It's when you have the big crossover events and that like Dark Crisis or Night Terrors, where that's where a lot of the books really start to like lose momentum, if you will. So I like the smaller, more focused stuff, me personally. But anyways, those are my quick thoughts on Green Arrow number 5. If you read it, post your comments down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to your channel for more content, hit the bell for notifications, all that fun stuff. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.